The Narcotics Control Bureau has been taking forward the investigation into the Bollywood drug angle. Most of the allegations against the accused is based on WhatsApp chats, and that's why in the course of the investigation against Deepika Padukone, Sara Ali Khan, Rakulpreet Singh, Simone Khambata, a designer, Jaya Saha, Sushant's talent manager, Karishma, Deepika's manager, all of their phones have also been seized. This is essentially being done by the NCB to gather more proof against them. In case of Sara Ali Khan, there are chats which are dated back to 2017 and 2018. So the NCB has also sought from her previous phones. Sara, however, reportedly has told the agency that she only has her current phone with her. Her previous phones are not with her. But remember that in most of the circumstances, the WhatsApp chats are the proof, the evidence that the NCB has, and they all date back to a few years back, which is why the NCB will be hoping to pull out information from the seized phones. That brings me to the question of how the NCB is going to do that. How will they access data from the phones of these Bollywood stars? Let me first explain to you, to understand that concept, something called as phone cloning. Now, phone cloning essentially is used by the agencies to pull out all information from one phone and then transfer it to another phone. So you clone the data. This almost sounds like copy pasting of data. That is different, because if you copy paste data, it essentially only transfers all the current files that are there in the phone. So for example, the current WhatsApp chats that I have, ones that I haven't deleted, ones that I haven't saved, none of that will get transferred to another phone. But with phone cloning, they will be able to acquire everything. This will mean deleted chats, it will mean chats that are not saved in the drive, all files that have been tweaked. That too will reflect for the agencies. So this physical acquisition is being done by the agencies right now with all the phones of Deepika, of Sara Ali Khan, Rakulpreet, as well as several other accused also who've been identified, because already there are some WhatsApp chats that have emerged. The agencies, the NCB, will be looking for more forensic evidence by digging through other chats to see if there were other conversations, any files or pictures also in any of these actors and other accused phones. So it's important to highlight here that phone cloning is illegal. So you and I cannot afford to clone phones. Only agencies can do that, and that too, they do it using certain forensic methods to try and pull out all this information. It's important to highlight here that whatever information or evidence they manage to pull out from these phones, it's very much admissible in court, which is why the NCB immediately took the step after the interrogation of these actors to seize their phones, to ensure that if there is any incriminating data in their phones or in the data available on their mobiles, they're immediately able to pull it out and then ensure that there is a stronger case against the accused. So how did phone cloning become a part of this case? Why is it so important for the NCB to take this step? As I mentioned, most of the allegations and the evidence against these Bollywood actors emerged from WhatsApp chats. It started, of course, with the interrogation of Rhea Chakrabarti by the Narcotics Control Bureau when they were looking into the drug angle of the Sushant Singh Rajput case. From there emerged a string of WhatsApp conversations. First, Jaya Saha, Sushant's talent manager, was brought in because Rhea Chakrabarti, in fact, had said that Jaya Saha had helped in procuring CBD oil for them. And from there, another string of WhatsApp conversations came in. That's where Deepika's name emerged. You had Shraddha Kapoor's name also coming in from this angle. Besides that, Rhea Chakrabarti named Sara Ali Khan. She also named Rakulpreet Singh. And that's how all of these stars got involved. But going by what I've just told you, it's clear that a lot of the NCB's case is based on WhatsApp chats. You've also got all of these stars confirming that yes, we had those conversations on WhatsApp, but saying that the meaning of the words that were used with regards to drugs like weed, hash, was completely different. That is the defense of the actors, and in such a circumstance, it will be very crucial to see what the NCB really manages to pull out from the data that is available on the phones from the phone cloning of these stars. A lot of the evidence that's also come out against all the accused in this case is also with the interrogation of drug peddlers. That's another aspect. The phones of these drug peddlers is also being looked into to see if they were in touch with any Bollywood celebrities. Several names have already come to light. Several drug peddlers have been arrested by the NCB. But as far as Bollywood celebrities and stars are concerned, you've got Deepika, Sara, Rakulpreet Singh and Shraddha Kapoor. They've been questioned but they haven't been arrested yet. So the NCB will look to investigate this further and perhaps get more evidence that is admissible in court. Considering that all these actors' phones have been seized, we'll have to wait and watch to see how this investigation progresses and whether the Narcotics Control Bureau will actually manage to get any evidence that's admissible in court, and what that will mean for the likes of Deepika Padukone, for the likes of Sara Ali Khan, whose phones are currently in the NCB custody.